such time as he may consume.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I appreciate the opportunity to address a technical issue I have on the bill. First, let me say I have been a strong supporter of the Parents' Bill of Rights and believe this bill gives parents much-needed certainty that they will have transparency in their child's education. Simply put, this bill guarantees all parents a voice in the decisions that affect their children and a seat at the table. And it makes clear that you do not relinquish your rights as a parent simply by sending your child to a public school. Now, among the bill's main components, parents have the right to know what their children are being taught. Parents have the right to be heard. Parents have a right to see the school budget and spending. And parents have a right to protect their child's privacy. And parents have a right to keep their children safe. Some say this is already the case, and that this is just codifying. Well, if that's the case, then great. We're codifying into law the ability and the rights of parents. Now, these are important safeguards that not only ensure parents' rights, but they also respect state and local control of our schools. It does not get into what is taught in schools, what books or materials are used, or how a school should address a given issue. Those decisions are still left to the state and local school districts. Now, in addition, when it comes to their child's health and well-being, parents have a right to know if a school employee acts to treat, advise, or address issues of cyberbullying, bullying, hazing, mental health, suicidal ideation or self-harm, possession or use of drugs, an eating disorder, or if a child brings a gun to school. Now, there's also protections included in this bill that require parents to be informed if their school takes action to change their child's gender markers, pronouns, preferred name, or make sex-based accommodations for locker rooms or bathrooms. Now, I recently met with constituents from the LGBTQ+ community in my district, including trans youth and parents. And they raised several concerns about this language, concerns primarily focused on the safety and well-being of these youth, especially trans youth. And so, Dr. Fox, I'm hoping that you can clarify some of this for me and for the record. Does the bill require teachers or school officials to disclose the sexual orientation of a student or statements made by the student about his or her gender identity? Second, will students still have the ability to speak with teachers, advisors, or school officials without fear that those conversations will be subject to disclosure? And finally, will states and local school districts still be able to come up with their own policies and best practices for informing parents about these issues so as to ensure the well-being and safety of their child?